Good morning, wherever you are. My name is Godwin Emmanuel, and you're welcome to FXpreneur Global Limited. Today, 29th of June, 2022, we'll be having our daily market analysis as usual. And before we continue, we should know that building a career in Forex trading starts with taking decision to do all you can against all odds to transform your financial life by efficiently navigating the financial markets, just like banks and other financial institutions, through the mentorship and training of FSPJ platform. Today being 29th of June 2022, our focus pairs will be on, first of all, we'll have to check our dollar index, Euro USD, GPUSD, Gbpjpy, Usdcad, gold, then we'll have Nasdaq, US30, and Usdchf. To join our academy, kindly visit fxpreneur.com.ng. Let's go straight up. This is dollar index. All right. And this dollar index, before we continue, we should know something that this time here, news, today being Wednesday, we'll have some high impact news on major pairs like Euro, GBP, USD at 9 a.m. And then there will be an OPEC meeting all through the day. Now, as you can see, this is a very serious and sensitive meeting because it's high impact. So we'll have to give ears to this. But then we have to pay attention to this because I see it as a medium of manipulation today. So let's go back to our chart. This was clearly analyzed yesterday that this was going to happen. As you can see, they did play it out. Then they traded into this level and take away this sell side liquidity, trading into this particular order block, then going up, all right? But note it that this high was not taken out. Yes, we know there is a break of market structure here, but this high has not been taken out. And I see this as a liquidity sweep, all right? They actually traded into this to take away this liquidity. That is what I'm actually looking at this. So I will still go with my bias, but if this guy trade into this fair value gap and now break above this level, then I begin to see them going further up to take away this level. But for now, what I'm looking at here is I'm actually looking at this guy going down to the same way we analyzed yesterday. Now, in a worst case scenario, we'll be expecting to have something like this. We'll have this, because there is a gap here. This went up and closed, but here is a block, all right? Now you have to extend it to this level. In worst case scenario, you have something like this. With the effect of the news, you can try to push it like this, coming to this FVG and trade up to this level before they will look for a way to flush this level up, then begin to look for a reversal to come down. So that is what I'm actually looking at from this particular pair. But my first bias is actually what I've shown you guys yesterday, and that is for this pair to keep dropping because it has taken away this liquidity down, then took away this liquidity up here, which is the trend line liquidity, then hits this particular level. I'll be expecting these guys to drop down, possibly close this this thing down here. So that is what I'm actually expecting from this pair. But a situation whereby I see them go up to take away this high, all right, then I'll be anticipating a further movement up, and that is to say USD will still be strong. Then most of the pairs where USD is a base currency will be buying where they are quote currency they will be selling. Let's go straight up to the next chart, which is EU. EU played out the manual exactly as it was analyzed. All right. So already we have this. Okay. So and this liquidity already has been taken out, just as what we explained here yesterday, that is going to come back to come and take away this liquidity, then sell down. So the same thing we'll have where it is a quote currency. All right. It has broken this particular trend line liquidity back to this place. We're expected to go up, but then we have to be careful taking decision here to go up. All right, obeying what will teach you, and that is nothing but this whenever you see an FVG, fair value gap, expect this market to trade into this and what and come down. So we have to actually wait to see sign of rejections and other stuff before we continue taking this market upward. All right, but then if we don't see that this market, like here, this level was not taken out, so we only see this kind of as a liquidity sweep. All right, but then if we see these guys, they're actually playing out this manner normally and to take away this particular high, then this buyer stands. But if we see these guys, they didn't do the same thing as we have analyzed, and they decide to go further down. All right, then we'll be expecting them to come to this particular level. All right, so that is to say we'll have two bias. The first bias is going by what we have analyzed. The second bias is trading into this FVG, then flushing down to this level, then going up. This is the second bias we have. So, but our first bias is where the market is, which is for this market to reverse here. And know it that we have an FVG fair value gap here. All right, being that we'll have a fair value gap here, we'll be expecting a little flush into the fair value gap, then a little flush down. If that fails to happen, then we should be looking at this going up. That is why we say the news is going to be very important, because they might likely use the news to do what? To push and break this particular high. All right, and continue going up. The next pair. Good. Now, this is the next pair, all right, and this is what we'll have in the next pair. And as you can see, the market delivered fully as it was analyzed. Like yesterday, we saw that Eurusd delivered to us a lot of pips. All right, we had over over 76 pips. All right. And it was really amazing. The market was amazing. And then on GBP, this was a signal I sent to the group chat. I sent GBP signal to the group chat, and it was amazing. All right, we sold this market from this point here. All right, and it delivered amazingly. And here we got over 95 pips. Okay, so this is so amazing. So right now we're expecting this market to reverse down or to go back up, all right, because this liquidity is already taken out. So we're expecting to come and flush this liquidity upside here, all right. That is our bias, and that is what it's supposed to be, all right. But then what we are actually looking at right now is we have seen something that there is also an FVG here. So we trade what we see and not what we feel or what we have pre-analyzed. Then we look at this FVG, the fair value gap here, and we know that anything can happen, and that is why we have to be careful on the pairs we take until the news elapses, so we know where the market is likely headed. All right, because I'm seeing the shifting zone. Number one, we're close to the end of the month, and end of the month is a time when market makers are likely to trap traders. All right, so we're expecting them to trade into this place and flush a little down. And if you watch here, we still have liquidity resting here. And if you go back down, you know that we'll have another block here, all right, in lower time frame. This week we see here is a block in lower time frame. Okay, so if you go to 1 hour, here it is. So look at it here. This week now is another block in a lower time frame. So please be guided. Then what we're expecting to have here is, let's go back to our 4 hours. I don't like the video to be this long. So I would like to see this trade into this level. This is my first bias. This is my very, very first bias. I would like to see this happen, right? But my second bias is what? I would like this guy to trade into this level and do a little stop hunt, all right? Back down to take away this liquidity that is here, trade into this particular level and find their way up. This is a bias that I will be going with today, because I want to really see this happen. I want to see this happen. Trade into this particular FVG, then flush back down here, then find its way up. Then if eventually they grow above this particular level, all right, we know they are heading up here. And when they come up here, once they've broken this level, we know that uptrend is confirmed. But no, I'm still expecting this guy to trade into this FVG and flush back down. That is what I'm expecting from this particular pair. For now, based on what I'm seeing, except the news come here and do otherwise, help us to push and break above this level. We're going straight to another pair. This is GJ. GJ delivered exactly as analyzed yesterday, all right? So we analyze that GJ is going to give us this, all right? Come trade into this particular FVG, right? If you missed yesterday analysis, kindly go back and watch our yesterday analysis so you understand fully how we started this week analysis. And we said this was going to happen up to take away this buy side liquidity and exactly the issues of this particular movement, trading into the smaller FVG. There's an FVG here in the lower time frame, all right? So which we spotted out. So they traded into that FVG. Then when they trade into it, they have to flush down those particular low. So they came back and created. Now, if you watch here, you see that we'll have the sell side liquidity down here. We'll have the sell side liquidity down here. Now, those sell side liquidity that we'll have down here, all right, it simply tells us what? That this market will go up, all right, straight back into this sell side liquidity and continue the movement just as we anticipated, because I would like to see them take away this particular sell side liquidity. This is what I really want to see, and then trade into this particular level here, which will have what will have the sell stop liquidity. Let's go to 4 hours so we can see it clearly. Sell stop liquidity. All right. So, and then that is what I want to see. If you go back, if you zoom in, you will see something in 4 hours, just like what I've just said now. Here. Okay. So it has traded into this level, and I'll be looking forward to what to sell. As I analyze this chart, I'll be looking forward to sell. Anything that will make me to follow them to take away this liquidity is what I want to do right now. So by going back to a lower time frame, like 15 minutes, I'm looking forward to sell because it has gotten into my FVG in 4 hours. We're looking forward to sell because it has gotten into my FVG. This is a 5 minute chart, and we'll have this. So I want to see a break of market structure in the lower time frame, then pull back, then I'll take a sell. Okay, we'll have this break. All right. of this break. We have fair value gap. All this can just close now. Then anything that will make market to trade into it, I got my entry to smash down. All right, so that is what I will be expecting from this particular pair. I just hope you guys really understand this. If you've not taken a training, it's advisable you come and take a training so you get more informed about how we take our trade, and what we observe before we take our trade. So that is what it is. Let's go straight to another pair. So we're going straight up to another pair that's come into the FVG. All right, so we need to take a sell trade here to flush this liquidity down. We want to join them and do the stop hunt. Okay. Usdcad is performing exactly as analyzed, and what we're looking at this level here, of course, we really want them to get to this particular level here. All right, and then we have this FVG yesterday that they never traded into, and we are actually expecting that we're expecting them to hit this level, come back to this place, flush down. But it didn't give us that. So let's go to a lower time frame and see if that is fair value gap up, or there is something that will take them up to take, so we can take a very good trade with them. As you can see, we'll have this, and it has to trade into the FVG to close it to flush the previous low. And here, okay, there's nothing here. Let's go to lower time frame and see. Our movement is on the downside, so we're looking for reason to go down. And very soon we'll be starting our YouTube live. Okay. What to analyze stands, still stands, so just looking at for a reason to sell. Great. We'll have this level here. This is not yet mitigated. All right. So I would like to see this. And there's FVG between here and here. But this one has close to this level. So we still have small level there left. And this is 15-minute chart. So I would like to see something like this back here. Then before I lift my trade down. So I'm expecting it to come to this level, trade into this FVG, then be mitigated by this other block. Then I got my entry down. Going back to 4 hours. Good. We are looking at other pair. This is gold. Gold is amazing. Gold is really amazing. We cut this move yesterday. It delivered exactly 100% as it was analyzed. Right? Based on analysis, we said it had to trade into this level before we take a trade. All right, and this is an FVG. I think this FVG was put out in 4 hours or thereabout. Yes, it was put out in 4 hours. Here it is. It was put out in 4 hours. So we analyzed this, and exactly it came and did exactly what we wanted to do. In 4 hours or daily. There was an FVG there. Let's put an FVG there. Can't let you know where was put the FVG. Is it 4 hours or daily? minutes. Let's put an FVG there, trying to know the time frame we used yesterday, spotting out the FVG. FVG was spotted there. Could it be 12? There's an FVG here. These are choosing to it. Yeah, this was what we saw, but there's a higher time frame we're using spotting as this particular FVG, and this whole thing was FVG. Yeah, it was in 3 hours. Look at it here. It was in 3 hours. So we spotted this FVG. So wanted to trade into this FVG to flush down. So we did trade into this FVG, then start flushing down. So from here, we got our entry to sell. All right. So we sold this market and we got good money from it. So as it stands here now, we're looking, they're pulling back down and know that we still have liquidity level here. All right, we'll have where some retail traders are already taking a buy based on this, they call it a support. All right, so here we're also looking for to continue our movement down. So we still have this liquidity level here, this set of liquidity that need to be grabbed. So we need to go to a higher time frame, a lower time frame now to see if there is a way we can take an entry. All right, maybe there's an FVG, there's something we need to see a lower time frame, then we take it down because you immediately need us to have a reason for going down. You need to have reason for going down. My bias is going down, but I will have a reason to go down because I would like them to take away this sell side liquidity. All right, if this sell side liquidity is not taken out, man, I'm not taking the trade. First, I have to wait to see reason to take out this trades, this liquidity. All right, so as this is still going up, we still expect it to maybe rise to a particular level, then give us a reason to sell. But don't frame that there can be an FVG that has been created up. Good, great, good. We'll have this level. Zooming in. This is the level we have. This and that level here. I would like to see a stop hunt above to this level, to this point. This is in 5 minutes, please. So this could market noise. Why am I analyzing this like this? Now we have all this. So let's go to the higher time frame so we can see the whole chart. 45 minutes. Nice one. So we actually want to see a kind of a manipulation above all this level here, all right? And then want to see a manipulation above all this level. So let it go up a bit to this level here, and then drop down to this level. When it come down here, we'll be expecting what we had yesterday to also happen. So that is the something is a continuation of this top hunt, all right? Because this is the level, and I want them to take away this level. This is a success of liquidity, so you need to come and take it away, then come straight back into those plays. Then from there, they can use a spike up. So that is what I'm expecting from this pair. I'm going straight to 4 hours again. since we have known what we're expecting, all right? Want it to come down here, then up. So let's go to on that pair. Nice one, nice one, nice one. This was what we analyzed yesterday. Okay, we'll have this trend line. We'd like this trend line liquid to be taken out. Okay, so this actually delivered exactly as it was analyzed. This was analyzed since last week. So it came here, it hit this block, this was analyzed, then it came back down, all right, broke those place, this structure here down to this level. So the question is, what are we then expecting? If you watch here, you see that already we'll have a trend line here from this level here. Here now we'll have trend line. Okay. And I'm taking this out because it has played out already. So this happened, we cut it here to flush it down. And we saw that it was going down, we held it till this level here. And this was what happened later after the close of the day. All right. So now it has actually intersected with this trend line. And this trend line is liquidity. All right. This is the sell stop trend line liquidity. So we're expecting this market to do something for us now. I'm taking this out. We're expecting this to happen. Here we'll have FVG. Here we'll have FVG. We trade what we see and not what we feel. Because what controls the market is the flow of the liquidity. Where is liquidity in the market? That has always been what controls the flow of the market. So here we know we have a trend line liquidity here. We have trend line here, right? An amazing trend line for retail traders. So would like to see this happen. A push back up into this fair value gap, a flush down to this level, probably this level, then a push up. So let me do it again. Sorry, let me delete this. Push up, push down, trade into this level, then up. This is what I'll be expecting to have on this pair. Now, if you watch, you see that this trend line, this one is to be violated, all right? And also this one here is also to be violated. So because traders are not made to make money, they're made to lose money. So we will be trading into this to flush down their liquidity, this trend line liquidity. Then from here we'll be taking up. And some person were like, why did I say from here? If you watch, we'll have a smaller FVG here. This small FVG will have, this has not been mitigated. So we want it to come back and get it mitigated. All right, then up. So this is what we want to see from this particular chart. If you have any question, you can kindly chat us in our WhatsApp group or the Telegram group, right? So as you can see, break of market structures, and after you return back to this other block. All right, want to see this, then back up. So SH stop once plus BMS plus RTO to get your move up. So that is it. And good. Now we analyzed this yesterday. All right, that this was going to happen. So it came back down here. but did not trade into the zone. All right, they did trade and they did enter with little wick to take away this liquidity here, this one here. All right, then after that they flush above this high, which is okay, and then went into this fair value gap. From this fair value gap, we're able to get ourselves down. So we sold down to this particular level here, trade into this level. So from here, we're actually expecting a move up, a push up. We never anticipated that it's going to come down to this particular level. We wanted to come to this particular level here and now push up. So from here, we left the trade. So from here, now, I actually expected this going back up, but as what we have seen right now that they push further down and it has broken the structure, you know, like I said, we trade what we see and not what we feel. So I'm taking this out, all right? And here we are reanalyzing. You go back here, it's going to see a fair value gap here, FVG, all right? Then let me use this here. We'll have this fair value gap here, and the bust move is to see this straight into this fair value gap and flush down to this particular level here and then up. Okay, so this is what I'll be expecting from this particular pair. So I would like to see them trade into this fair value gap, come back down, flush this liquidity out, all right, this trend line liquidity. Once this trend line liquidity is taken out, straight into this fair value gap, flush back down to this place, take this liquidity out, then get, if you watch between here and here, that is also a fair value gap between here and here. So trade into this fair value gap, get mitigated by this particular block here. Once it's mitigated by this particular block here, we'll be looking for a buy up to go up with it. So this is what we'll be anticipating for our trade today. All right. So this is what I'll be anticipating. I'll be anticipating this to really happen before the weekend. Okay. I think we're done with our pair. The next thing we need to check right now is USDCHF. All right. Let's go down to USDCHF. Where's USDCHF? Let's select our USDCHF. So we can round up this analysis. Good. Nice one, nice one. So I analyzed this particular chart yesterday. As you guys can see, it actually came, it did exactly what we say it should. Let's go to 1 hour and see what is happening in 1 hour. Good. We anticipated that this was going to happen, all right? So wanted to come down here, go up, take away this trend line liquidity, all right? That was exactly what happened. So it took away this trend line liquidity, trading into this particular block to sell back down, all right? And that was what happened. We actually anticipated this thing getting to this fair value gap, but it didn't get to fair value, but then it came into this use wick up, all right? If you go to lower time frame, you could have find an FVG here, all right? Trade into it and flush down to this level. So here we'll grab the stop horns. Look at this level. We'll grab these. This is the first one. But then we still expect these guys to do something crazy here. What am I talking about? Here we now have liquidity resting here. All right. We'll have the buy stop liquidity. We'll have the sell stop liquidity. Okay. So this is a zone of decision making for them. So would like to see these guys do this exactly as they know how to do. We want to see them do this. Boom, up, boom, down. All right. Give us an entry, all right, to go up. Then we'll go up with it. So that is what we'll be expecting from this. We want to see them hit this up, take away this liquidity, come back to this particular other block here. All right, after which we want to see them come down, all right, take away this particular level, trade into this other block here, then we'll get an entry. Once the broken structure up, all right, then return back to other block, then we'll take a trade on a buy. That is what we'll do. So I'll do more of watching on this pair today. So guys, thank you very much. And this is what we draw the curtain for today's analysis. Kindly subscribe to this channel and help us to publish this channel to your friends and your family, all right, especially those who are having difficulty in trading forex, so they can become part of this community. And our mentorship program is on. You can always click on the link below to enroll. Then you will be contacted by our staffs. Then they'll book section with you. Thank you very much. I remember, do have a wonderful trading day.